Hey everyone. So, what's the biggest heist that you can think of? Like a bank robbery heist, gold heist, a vehicle heist? No, well, whatever it is, you're probably wrong, cause it's a KitKat heist, and I saw it earlier. I mean, not like earlier today when this video goes out. It should be this Saturday in the afternoon, either or Sunday. Hopefully this Saturday, if I could get all my thoughts out in time and whatnot. But yeah, I saw this before when I was getting food, and it's a vehicle heist, a Kit Kat. I mean, not yeah, a vehicle heist, but more specifically a Kit Kat truck heist. And I just want to talk about it mainly because I find it crazy, pretty funny. That's like that happened. The whole Kit Kat like truck was taken. So yeah, before we get into it, I just want to know, like, I want to say, guys, I'm doing pretty well. I'm like always chilling. I still at Amazon. That gonna be going to school in August, so that's pretty chilling. Hopefully, still, hopefully, yeah. And I just want to know how you're doing. Hopefully, you're doing good. Let me know how your day is or how you're just doing in general. So it'd be nice to know. All right, enough with that. I just want to connect with community better if I can make one. But yeah, now I'll just get right into it. All right, so like I said, a truck full of Kit Kat bars were stolen. It was like the crazy man. It was 12 tons of Kit Kats, is what the company said. If you're wondering how much that is, it's a lot, but the number they gave was 413,793. Like that much were stolen, or like more than that much, or that amount were stolen. Yeah, it's it's a lot. I don't know how much Kit Kats cost. Actually, hold up, let me search it up. I'm just gonna search up the average price in California because, like, that's where I am. All right, so from what it seems, they are $4. There's another one I have right here selling it for, because like it says here, Pop Shop and Mart. I don't know if they have them at Target or not, but what is it? It shows that they are $3.99, but some other company here, some other place called Yum Art and Heart or whatever, is selling for $2.50. But I'm just gonna go for that they're $4 each. All right, so $4 each. I just multiplied that by the 413,000. It is This is before tax, at least over here in California. It is $1,655,172. Then 10 plus 10% is 1,820,689. So they have like $1.8 million worth of Kit Kats, which is an insane amount of Kit Kats to have, and it's all in one truck. 12 tons in one truck. That's crazy. This didn't happen over here in the States. This happened overseas. Overseas. I mean, it happened in Italy, and it was going through Europe, heading to. Hold on, where was it headed to? Hold on. It was headed to Poland. My bad. I just had to like make sure I knew what I was saying. But yeah, I was heading to Poland, and I don't know how it got stolen. Like through over there, it's just crazy how a whole truck could just go missing. But like, wow, that's just crazy how, like, who thought, like, oh, let's steal these Kit Kat bars, because I haven't mentioned this yet. I forgot, but they weren't like any ordinary Kit Kat bars. They were Formula One KitKat bars, for like their partnership. So I'm assuming that's why they stole, because they're gonna be limited edition. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah, like it's just crazy. I don't know, like can't really think what to say, but it's just funny. It's crazy how like someone thought about this, like, oh, let's steal this whole truck full of KitKat bars because they're Formula One shaped, and sell them online somewhere. People sell anything online, resellers, scalpers, and whatnot. But to do it to KitKat bars, just because they're Formula One shaped, why? And like, I don't know how much they're gonna sell it for, right? I'm assuming they're gonna sell it for more than like retail value, but it's like, who's really gonna pay that much money for some KitKat bars? I don't think I would, because like, I'm sure you could find them in stores at some point. I don't think that's like their whole run, like all their product. It's still a significant amount, but like, I'm sure they'll make more. And like, what is it? This happened. I should mention this happened like Easter week. So at the time of the video, this happened like a week ago or a week and a half ago, around there. Happened a while ago, right? And I just barely saw it earlier today, which is funny. It's crazy, but yeah. On April 1st, right? Like they Kit Kat made I have it right here. I'll put it up. All right, here. I'm sorry, it took me a while to get that out. But they said this: we can confirm that 12 tons of KitKat products were stolen once in transit between our factory in central Italy and their destination in Poland. We are working closely with local authorities and supply chain partners to investigate. The good news: there are no concerns for consumer safety, and supply is not affected. Thank you. So they posted that. And on the same day, or I'm pretty sure it's the same day, it was April 1st, they posted this too. they made like a tracker or something, so that you could go look at the back of the KitKat and put like an 8-digit code, like a serial number or something like that. And putting in that code in this tracker would tell you if your KitKat is part of this stolen batch. Is to help them like find the rest of these KitKats and when all this stolen product. I'm gonna be fair with you. I don't know if there's a reward. I'm hoping there is, and a pretty hefty reward too, because you're helping them find like this amount, all this money and whatnot, or like this batch, like, or at least a portion of it. There better be a pretty decent reward, because if there's not, I'm telling you right now, if I got one of those KitKats, and even if my thing said like, oh, like your batch is reported stolen, I will not care because like, why, if I'm not getting anything out of it, helping out this massive company retrieve a bunch of their product, a bunch of their money, why am I gonna help them out if I'm not getting anything in return? What am I gonna get? A thank you tweet and a handshake? Like, no, like, give me something, give me money, give me a reward to help you out. Like I said, I don't know if there is a reward, but I'm really hoping there is, because I think, who in the right mind is really gonna help out this massive company for no real reason? Who knows? Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just a greedy bastard. But like, realistically, like, are you gonna do it for no reason? Something else that a bunch of other companies, brands and whatnot, have like made to responses to this event. Well, I assume when they first heard about it and whatnot, and so, like, they're all trying to be jokingly. So like, some jokingly. What type of grammar is that? What, they are like doing it jokingly. I don't it's like someone. There's one that I thought is so stupid that I'll find it funny. I'll just flash it on here, or I'll put a couple on the screen. Maybe I'll like fade some in and out. I don't know, or just like put some on here. Okay, this one, I don't know why. I might be brain dead, brain rotted or something. But from Ryanair, I don't know why, but I found it funny. I was laughing at it. I left out a little chuckle, because I don't know. I just didn't expect that. It looked so stupid. Why? I just found that one. I think that's like the best out of all of them. Also, after this, they really buffed up their security with another KitKat part. They did. You'll see this escort of a KitKat truck in Canada. I'm pretty sure this one was like a big stunt, like an actual PR stunt, because they were saying that this the whole KitKat like truck situation was not, but this one was. Sadly, I couldn't find this video on TikTok. So yeah, so I got it from Twitter. I know it's on Instagram, but I don't know if I could screen record on here. I'm pretty sure I can't. But anyways, as you saw, it was a whole police escort, which is crazy. I mean, pretty sure people are comparing it to an presidential escort, which, I mean, I guess it's fitting. They really are locking down. Like, they are not messing around with the security anymore, because after that 12 ton of KitKats got stolen, they are not playing games anymore. They are trying to keep their product well secured. I honestly would never have guessed that KitKats, just normal KitKats candy, would warrant that level of security around it, just for it to be prevented from being stolen. There, said it. Just very baffling, very surprising, pretty funny. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's crazy that this world has come to that, where we have to worry if our KitKats are gonna be stolen, taken from us. How sad, right? That it warrants this level of security. It's crazy. But I just want to talk about it because I just thought it was funny. I mean, I guess like for the company, it's not funny. It's like $1.8 million gone, or however much they were selling it for over there in Europe. It's all that money gone. But at the same time, it's kind of funny because like, this is kind of just random. Like, a KitKat truck is stolen out of all things. Like, I never would have guessed. Never would have expected this to happen. But I hope you enjoyed my little yapping session. Leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, that's it. Bye. Have a good day. Good night. Bye bye.